Assalamu alaikum, doctor. Here in this video, I'm going to present my final year project 1, especially after correction. Let's have a look to the screen what I have done in the whole project after correction. Okay, here I am. And this is the use case diagram of the whole system. Here are 11 functionalities from registration to make payment. In the system, there are 3 actors: lecturer, student, and admin. Student can get this access like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 activities can be done by student, and lecturers can do these tasks, and the admin can do these activities. Okay, I'm going to present the whole system of what actually this system is, or what will be done by this system. The title of this system is UTM book selling and rental application. There are mainly 2 keywords like selling and rental. By this application, both lecturer and student can sell book, and student will only buy the book from this application. Lecturer will sell new book. First of all, lecturer will do the registration by using the system, and then log in, and they can sell new book. In every semester, students buy books or purchase books from their lecturer. So in the system, lecturer can upload their book what they want to sell. They will upload or sell book using the system, and student can buy this. And same like this, students can also sell books, but that there is not new book, that there is used book. Suppose if we talk about me, I have so many books, especially previous semester's book. Those are right now, I don't need those book anymore, so I want to sell them. So I can sell them using this option, sell used book or upload used book. If I will just upload the books here, the used books, and then the customer or the student can find that book using this system. And this admin can look after this whole system. Another important thing is book rental. Some student, they don't want to buy book for one semester, they can take rental using this system. This is the option, take book rental. And some students, those have already used book, they can upload book in the rental section. And any student who has book, especially used book, he or she can upload book here. This using this section, give book rental, and the particular student who need book, they can buy using this option, take book rental. And after finally payment, the students, anybody, student, lecturer, or admin can search book using the search bar. This was just a brief idea. Right now I'm going to the report. Let's have a look to this. This is the report of my final year project 1. Abstract. I added some more explanation in abstract according to the chairperson's comment. And this is the index, table of content. There are 5 chapters in this system, especially for PSM1. Introduction, literature review, methodology, requirement analysis, and design, and finally conclusion. Some other things, those are in appendixes. The appendix 1, software requirement specification, SRS. Appendix B, software design documentation, SDD. Appendix C, software test documentation. And D, Gantt chart. And appendix C, I added one more appendixes, and in that appendix, in appendix E, I added all the pictures of my survey, all the questions. This is the report from introduction, problem background, project aim, project objectives, to elicit the requirement of buying and selling books from UTM students, to design the application based on the requirements elicited, to develop the applications based on the design specified, to test the application using appropriate testing techniques. And these are the scopes. project importance, literature review. I'm going to explain shortly the literature review, what I've compared my system, my proposed system with some existing system. This is the existing system. I updated my literature review, adding some more screenshots of Rockmoney.com, Amazon.com, Shopee, and the Book of Joy. These are the four systems I compared my proposed system with those, and I tried to explain, I tried to give the idea. Suppose this is Rockmoney. I have written some lines or some sentences about Rockmoney.com. Then Amazon, same like this Amazon. And I just tried to give the idea about this existing system. And finally, I made a table comparing my proposed system to those to those system. Those are already existed. The specialty of my proposed system is the book rental. If I look at rockmoney.com, they sell the book, but they don't rent the book. And same like this Amazon, the same thing they do. Shopee.com, the book of joy.com, they only rent book, but they don't sell book. But in my system, there's two collaboration. There's the collaboration of two keywords like book selling and rental, and the target customers are not customers actually. The target users of this system are UTM lecturers and students. And for implementing this system, we're going to use Flutter for front end, and for backend we're going to use Firebase. Microsoft Visual Studio is one of the very important and important IDE, especially for coding, and this will be used for development, enterprise architect, and Canva. This is also very important. I have used this for drawing, Gantt chart. Microsoft use this Microsoft Word. This is being used for documentation. The whole documentation, this document file has been created by using Microsoft Word. Agile methodology. The methodology is agile. We're going to use, and there are 6 steps of agile methodology: requirements, plans, plan, design, develop, and release, track, and monitor. These are the 6 phases of agile methodology. I've explained all here. First of all, we elicited requirements based on the survey, stakeholders' requirements, and finally we decide to make this system according to the supervisors, according to the approval of my supervisor and stakeholders' requirements. Especially these are the requirements of this system: software requirements, hardware requirements, requirements analysis and design. I've done a survey for this project or for this application, whether this application is suitable for our university or not. And the students, so many students participated in this survey from these schools, from all schools, especially from under faculty of engineering. And these are there are 4 questions, only 4 questions I've added here. And later on, at the end, all the questions of that survey will be shown in Appendix E. And this is the functional requirements, non-functional requirements, and sequence diagram. In this chapter 4, only 2 sequence diagram and 2 activity diagram has been used. And later on, all the requirements will be used in Appendix A, SRS. MVC architecture, the architecture we're going to use for this application is MVC. This is controller, model, and view. This is a class diagram, and this is just 2 interfaces: this welcome page and dashboard of our proposed system, software requirement specification, then sequence diagram for registration, activity diagram for register, sequence diagram for login, activity diagram from login. This categorized book on the functionalities of this system, and this is all things, all diagrams are here in SRS. And the next is SDD, software design documentation, and this architecture. Then there will be few tables for this database: rental data, book, users, book category, selling details, payment, buying details. These are the essential tables for database. User interface design, welcome page, then dashboard, and in dashboard the user will select who he is or she is, lecturer, student, or admin, and according to that rule, that particular person will get the functionality. First of all, we'll do the registration, then to log in, and finally get the access of the system. Lecturer will upload new book using this function, and same like this, students will sell used book if they want to sell, upload new. These are the form. In last version or in draft file, this form was missed, and my honorable chairperson commented on this. According to her comment, I added two forms: upload new book, upload used book. And this is the way of buying books or purchasing books. After purchasing book or keeping book in a cart, the scenario or the page will be like this, and after checking out, this will be successful. Book category, rent book, same like this. The rent book will, the concept is same. And finally payment. This is the payment gateway, payment, and this is it. After testing, I'm using user acceptance test. I'm using user acceptance test for these applications. These applications are not yet developed. That's why this is not yet tested. After development, everything will be tested according to these requirements of testing. And this is the Gantt chart, 4 months duration for PSM1. This is the Gantt chart of this PSM1. In survey, especially, I used all the questions that has been used for survey. So many students, these are the percentage of this pie chart of this survey. It's mostly students are participated from School of Computing, and then School of Mechanical Engineering, and from all school students under engineering faculty, they participated here. These are the questions, and this is it for my project, and this is the brief discussion for this project. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.